All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to all you brothers and a few sisters that's out there, unto the Israelite foreigners, from the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom in the Hebrew, which means peace. This is going to be a quick show through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, analyzing the climate, the climate that's set before us in these latter times, and where all evils is coming from, all forms of wickedness is coming from one side, one major side. And we have to understand the powers at hand and why certain things are being done. First scripture I saw was this particular scripture, Sirach 18:1. He that liveth forever hath created all things in general. The Lord only is righteous, and there is none other but he, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. And that's the point. All things, everything that's created under the heavens, obey his will. Matter of fact, I'm talking about these red devils, Romans 9, and I'm going straight to the point. For the scripture have said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So you have a purpose. There's a reasoning before, and then the great mind of the Lord that he allows this reasoning to take place. The Lord thought about all these things, and he manifested out of his mind. He used Yahushua to create everything. So until the Lord set a certain man up, so he could proclaim his name. Matter of fact, real quick, Daniel's 4:17. It says, excuse me. This matter is by the decree of the watchers. And who's the watchers? Us, brothers out there in the four corners of the earth, the hopeful elect. We're the watchers. We're actually out down here to testify the things of the Lord's work. All right. You have the angels that's in the heavens are watching, and they jogging everything down, but we're the ones that's living it. That's what the Lord said unto Israel. Roughly paraphrasing, that we're going to be witness to see the downfall of this place. Matter of fact, I believe it's... Let me keep reading. It says, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know. To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. So the Lord he's the one that created everything the way it is. He's the one that set up a particular person to do these things. It says, and give it to whosoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. So those that rule today, they are the basis of men, meaning the lowest form of people that the Lord ever created. It's all in the will of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Okay? It's not the will of men, it's the will of the Lord that is being displayed on the planet Earth. Because as I'm sitting there, I'm contemplating about the particular video I just did, with this whole, how pretty much they cornered the market, and any way you could try to get rich in this society legally, the Lord's pretty much taking that away from the people. So the people out there trying to make money on stocks and bonds or Bitcoin and all this good stuff, there's nothing, like I said in the last show, there's nothing wrong trying to make your own bread. But the Lord is having Esau removing that option for the people. Okay? Because why? These people they're all full of they're full of themselves, but they're into vanity. So the Lord is clearly removing certain things out of the power of these people, man. I'm looking for that particular scripture. It says, I said something about eyewitness or witness sake. For that sake, slack, yeah, I'm trying to look for something. You know what? I'm not gonna bring it out because I don't want to miss out. I want to make this short. If I find it before, that's good. If I don't find it, I'll do another video. It says back in Sirach 18:3, who governeth the world with the palm of his hand, and all things obey his will. For he is the king of all, by his power dividing holy things among the people, among them from the profane. To the holy, what's holy is the nation of Israel. And what the Lord is doing, he's removing the holy from the unholy, from the deeds of the unholy, which is what the other nations, Esau, particularly Esau, because the Lord created him to play that role, to be that vessel, all right, to be wicked. I'm gonna have to do another show on that other scripture. I can't find it. It says, to whom have he given power to declare his work? Or who shall find out his noble acts? Who shall number the strength of his majesty? Who shall also tell out his mercies? As for the wondrous works of the Lord, there are many, nothing being taken from them, neither let me read that again. For the wondrous work of the Lord, they may nothing be taken from them, neither may anything be put unto them. The ground of them be found out. When a man have done, then he beginneth, and when he leaveth off, then he shall be dumbfounded. Doubtful. What is man, or whereto serve he? What is he good, and what is he evil? The number of a man's days at the most are 100 years. So the Lord is the one that controls everything. That's what the point I wanted to get, Slakia. Let me get that real quick. Proverbs 1:21-1, it says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it so whatsoever he will. So the reason why things are turning out the way it is, because the Lord is the one that's putting in this man's back to do this, to bring this to hell on the people. All right? That's why people are losing greatly. Because at the end of the day, matter of fact, I'm going to have to end it off on this. Revelations 3:15, it says, I'm sorry. Revelations 2. No, I'm just 3:18. Revelations 3:10, it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. And what's the Lord's word of his patience? The scriptures. Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Those that do it. All right, which is, in this case, is only going to be the elect of the nation of Israel. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon the whole world. And when you look at that particular word right here, world is should be Okamani, the inhabitant of the earth. So the hour of temptation is going to take place on every single person on the planet Earth. And the Lord is setting up the stage for everyone to be what? It says to try them that dwell upon the earth. And the key word is try, was this rozo, to try whether a thing can be done, to attempt, to endeavor, to make trial of, tests, for the purpose of the asserting its quantity, or what he thinks or how he will behave himself. So the trial of man is at hand. And the Lord is setting up the stage by using his vessel, his wicked vessel. Let me go back to that. Let me end off on that instead. To do those things, man. Romans 9:18. It says, therefore he will have mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will harden. Thou would say then unto me, why doeth he yet find fault? For who have resisted his will? No one. Nay, but, O man, who art thou that replies against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? And that's Esau. And that's all for all you people out there questioning why the Lord is doing what he's doing. You can't question your creator. All right? Your creator is your creator. And everybody's doing his will. So if the Most High wants to make people, matter of fact, if he want to make people poor, he's going to make people poor. If he's going to make people rich, he's going to make people rich. It's in the power of his hand. It's his will. Matter of fact, First Samuel's 2:6 said, the Lord killeth and maketh alive, he bringeth down to the grave, he bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lift up. He raised up the poor out of the dust and lift up the beggar from the dunghill, to set them among princes, and to make them inherit the throne of glory. For the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he set the world upon them. So the Lord is the one that controls everything. And right now, the Lord is in the process of making people in the planet Earth poor, so he could try them. All right? Every last one, every soul in the planet Earth is going to be tried. Period. We're back to Romans 8:9 and I believe it's 20 now. 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump, to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath, to make his power known? And that's what it's all about. The Lord is making his power known to the world, because they have not known it. They're not familiar with it. All right? That's what I should have said. Let's look up the word known. Anoris, to make known, be recognized, to know, to gain knowledge of, having through knowledge of, right? In the early Greek, it means to gain a knowledge of, or have through knowledge of. So but the world don't know, they about to know of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's what it's talking about. Yahweh, the Most High, and Yahushai is going to make the world known that they are it. That all your lives, what you have done, was foolishness if you wasn't serving him. Okay? So the Lord is using that particular race of people to bring in war, to bring in hatred, to bring in envy, bring in greed, corruption, all the things that you're not supposed to do. He's making it known by them. And he's making it known by judging them that if you do these things, this is what's going to happen, and why you should not want to do these things. All right? It says, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction. So the Lord is going to make it happen where Esau, Edom, is going to be fit for destruction, man. And what a way he's doing it, by having the whole planet Earth cry in misery under the rule of this man. And the Lord has set up a cruel ruler to rule over the world. So with that being said, I hope you brothers are edified. Salakia. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.